Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to episode number 6 of Massive Darkness 2 Hellscape. We were playing, I think it's called Highway to Hell, or I don't want to do a copyright infringement thing or anything like that, but it's something like that. I'll tell you the name. It's the one right after Highway to Hellscape. That was pretty darn close. And we are trying to get to this gate that's at the very end of the hallway. To do that, we have to flip the switches in these two rooms to open the doors, and we've been under constant attack. The one that gave us the biggest amount of grief was a roaming monster, Cerberus, because we flipped these 3 tokens, and every time I flipped them, they all came up bad, which was fire. And so we're starting this session with the possibility that we could just lose in the next 5 minutes, because there's enough fire tokens on all but the druid to drop everybody, and then we only have 2 Lifebringer tokens left. And one thing I need to check on with the Lifebringer tokens is, can I pick and choose who goes first, because it does bring everybody back to 3, not just, I believe, not just the hero that flips the token. So yeah, if the hero's knocked out, yeah, Oaks, no, yeah. If there are no, we are defeated if there aren't any more. So yeah, we're gonna have to. I don't think it's gonna matter. But we could have 2, or at least at the very least, we could have both of our Lifebringer tokens completely gone in the next like 30 seconds as I go through the next part of the phase. We also have a group of undead in our space, so that is what it is. Now it doesn't prevent us from acting, so that's good. So I think, though, if I can, I think I want to go with Urk first, because Urk has the fire, our fire creature, our flame spirit, that can help us take actions as well. So I think we're going to go with Urk. Urk is over here and has a pretty good melee weapon to fight the undead off with, and might be able to do some serious damage and good armor. Not that the armor helps much. Plus, again, we have the flame spirit that we can attack with. So hopefully, the reason I want to go with Urk first is because Urk has 3 tokens left and is going to have to roll 4 yellow dice to see if we survive. So before we do anything in our activation, we're going to have to do that. So let's get to the table. If I did make some mistakes in the last episode, I don't know, because I haven't posted it yet, and I have reviewed it, but I don't always see my own mistakes. So I'm sure everybody will tell me, but I'm going to get going. And then I had a comment from somebody I thought was very amusing that told me I don't have to read all the cards, like, and everything. I was like, that's funny, because when I wasn't reading all the cards and just putting them up to the screen, people said, hey, you got to read the cards. I can't read everything on the screen. So, you know, can't please everybody. But it is what it is. So we're going to go with Urk first. Let's go down to Urk's board and see if our little sprite friend can survive in the next 5 seconds. Okay, well, it's going to take us a little longer to roll the dice than 5 seconds, but as you can see, we have 4 fire tokens. Now, good news is Cerberus is gone, so we'll go away. I only have 3 yellow dice, so we'll roll those first and see what we get. Well, there's 3. That's enough to put Urk down, so we'll just get rid of all the fire tokens, because it's not going to matter. And Urk goes down this turn. That does not use up one of our tokens, and I don't know what that does for the summoned creature. I'm going to look and see if it says anything on the shaman about if you're knocked out and your creature is there, does it go away? I mean, that would make some sense, but I just don't know the answer to that. Because it's funny, because the characters are all quite different in their use, and I just want to see if it says anything about if you're knocked out. Huh? I'm not seeing it, but I'll keep taking a glance at it to see if that's the case. Now, yeah, it doesn't say anything about that, so I'm going to hold off on that for a moment. I'm not going to attack with it. Won't be able to do anything, right? Because our fire spirit's gone. That's right. Never mind. Our fire spirit was, I think, a kaputs by yeah, it's not even in the zone anymore. Where did I put it? Because it is not here with the miniatures. I got to find it and put it there. Oh yeah, it is right here. I did summon it. It was sitting in that space right there, but I don't know. I'm just going to say I can't take any action, so it's nothing's going to happen there. But there's one of our Lifebringer tokens down. Now I might as well go then with our druid, who is in our eagle form. First thing our druid's going to do is roll for the fire tokens. Now, 5 health, only 3 fire tokens, so not likely to die from this. But we'll just roll them out here and see what... But, you know, I'm rolling really well against myself. So 3 of the 5 are gone. Or, sorry, 6. We have 6 health. 3 are gone. So at least this time we're still standing, and we have 3 health left. So on that note, I am going to, at the beginning of... So at the start of each turn, we're going to increase the tracks of our 2 animals that we are not in the form of. Let's just head down here. So we're going to go up to 7 on the bear, and the raccoon's already maxed out because I never turned in the raccoon. But then we're going to pop back into our normal form, and we have this ability. This says, after transforming to your original form, increase the track of the animal form you left by 1. Also, we get to use our base ability on transformation. You may return 1 discarded potion to your inventory. That has been really handy because we have a couple of discarded health potions. So we're going to do that, but in the meantime, we're going to take the eagle back. We're going to place ourselves there in that form, and then we're going to attack. Now, that was not an action, so we have 3 actions left. And I do have some really good items on my character right now. We do have only 1 mana, so we could use some mana right now, but we're going to use our primal club to strike the undead. That is going to give us 1 yellow die, which is helpful. Now, I probably won't roll as good with this now. We're going to get 1 yellow die. We are in shadows, so we're going to get a purple die. Now, the undead don't have a... Sorry. Do not have a defense die, but because of the item that the boss has, it says when defending, they do gain +1 shield. Now, normally you don't gain those things, but since that's the only power of the item, it's a helmet that we drew for... Oh, wait, you know, I drew a common treasure. I made a mistake on that. I'm glad I caught it. That's not supposed to be a helmet. It's supposed to be one of the level 1 to 2. I'm glad I checked that. Level 1 to 2 items here, so let's get those out and just redo this. No wonder that didn't work. Okay, well, here we go. Wait, these are level 2, aren't they? I believe so. No, level 1 to 2, because we drew that before we leveled up. So, before everybody was level 3. So we'll draw that. And it's an undead sword. Okay, that's convenient. And then it is 1 yellow die. But that's not going to have any effect right now. That's only going to have an effect when we attack back with the boss. So we do have, however, 3 minions. So we're going to get a yellow die, the purple die, 3 black dice. And I believe that's it. There's nothing else for the undead. But if we do get a claw, we're going to add a yellow die to the attack against us. But that says on attack, not on a claw. Attack. So that's not going to happen in defense. So right now they're defending. So all that's going to happen is this. Like I said, we do have some options though, so let's go to the dice bowl. Okay, we got all our dice here. We got 3 black, a yellow, and a purple. I think that's correct. I'm just doing a quick glance. I don't see anything else. Yes. All right. That was not so good. We did get a claw, but the claw doesn't matter. But we are going to take another wound. So that's going to be another wound that we have to absorb. However, we do have the attack. It says if you took at least 1 wound, you're going to do 1 damage. So there's that. And I guess, do I re-roll this? I have to spend a mana to re-roll it, and then I could end up with no mana this turn. I don't know if that's good or not. Yeah, let's do it. I think I want to try and get more damage on it. We're going to spend our last mana, and we're going to re-roll this purple die, see if we can do better. We did. We got our shadow die. What does that do for us? Increase each animal form track by 1 and gain a mana. Oh, okay, we'll take that. We'll take that and do that. So we're going to do 2 damage and take a damage back, which will be 3 damage. But our eagle goes up to 6, bear up to 8, raccoons at max. We gain the mana already. That's that. So we're going to do 2 damage to the first undead. They have 4 health each, so there's 2. And because we took a damage, we get to add a third. So there's 3 damage on them on the from our first attack, and that is our first action. And we're going to take a damage there. I think in between there, we're going to guzzle this potion because I don't want to die. So a good thing we keep getting those back in return due to her special ability. That's a really powerful ability, by the way. There's 3. That puts us back up to 5. We're going to roll again because we haven't killed any minions. We still have all 3 black dice. Oh, that's pretty bad. We're going to take 2 health unless I re-roll one of their dice, which I can do. And again, I rolled the mana thing on that. I can, on the attack, I can do a re-roll for the cost of a mana. I think I want to re-roll one of these. I don't want to take 2 damage. And I'll gain a mana back. Okay. we will kill one of the minions in the second attack. That's not so bad. Okay, let's do this. We are going to spend a mana. We're going to do this in the right order. We're going to spend that. Okay, we're going to re-roll one of these. Hopefully we get nothing. Perfect. So we're only going to take a damage. Remember, the claws only happen on the attack. So we're going to get 2 more hits. That means we'll have 1 hit. There was 3, so we're going to get 2 more. So we're going to have 1 hit left over, and we're going to kill one of the undead minions. That is good. I will take that death, and then we're going to gain an experience point for her. So that puts her up to 4. So we're pretty low. We got a lot to go before we level up again. And then we gain a mana back for that roll. Okay, and that was action number 2. And for action number 3, we're going to try and attack again. We've got to do this. Okay, let's go. Oh, we're down 1 black die because one of the minions is dead, so it's only 2 black dice. And 2 blanks, and our shadow ability, and our sword. I don't know if I want the shadow ability. Increase your animal forms by 1 and gain a mana. I mean, that's cool and all, but I think I would rather do damage if I can. So yeah, I think I'm going to spend my only mana. She's really tight on having mana right now. And we're going to re-roll that die, this one. See if we can get 3 hits, because there was 3 hits. Oh gosh, what a waste. Okay, so we did 1 more hit. We got a mana, nice. And we do 1 more hit to the undead. But that's it. And that is going to be her turn. I had her token wrong. So that's going to be her turn. She's done. Urk is done. And so the last one we have is our character Nahaius. Nahaius actually is still up, but now Nahaius is going to get up. That means that we're going to take one of our Lifebringer tokens, and we're going to flip it to this side, to the gray side, meaning it's been used. Good news is, but that does give us, keep our mana, and we get 3 health back. So we're back to semi-good shape. And Nahaius has climbed back to his 4-hooved horse body stance and is getting ready to attack. Now, I think we're going to have to use the Royal Mace. You know, on that second attack, I think I would have done, with our Druid, I think I would have done an extra point of damage, right? Because I did take, no I didn't, never mind. I did not take damage. So on the, with Nahaius, we're going to, I think we're going to use the Royal Mace, which is, it's dual wield. Oh, I can dual wield it, but I don't have that right now. It ignores 1 black die. So we're going to attack with that. I can't attack with this, but it would be in melee. Now, I saw somebody using the arrows with this. I don't think it works that way. I think you have to use the arrows with a range attack. I could move out of the space and attack, I suppose, and take a move action. Seems not so good. I think we're going to light him up with the mace. It's not as good attack for me, but it's still pretty good. So that's going to give us 1 orange die. We're again in shadows, so that will give us the purple die. And we'll have 2 still black dice, but we get to ignore the effects of 1 of them. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we get. That was not, wait, that's 2? That's not too bad. Do I have a re-roll? Any type of re-roll? I do not. This is one of the things I get to ignore the effects of 1 black die. So there we go. Boom. 3 hits. That works out pretty darn good. So we're going to basically do 3 hits. There's 2 already. So we're going to leave 2 on and kill another minion. Wait, 3 hits. There's 2. That's 4, 5. So there's 1 more hit on them. Sorry, not 2. Okay. But we killed another minion, and that means that Nahaius gets to go up to 1 more experience. That puts Nahaius at 16. Man, we're so close to level 4 almost. I mean, we got to get to what? Oh, it says 12. We're already there. So at the end of this round, we should be leveling up because we're at 12. We're at 16 experience points at this point. I didn't do the level up last time because Nahaius was down. That was attack number 1. We killed a minion. So now we know we're not going to take damage from the minion. So our second action will be to attack again. We've got 2 creatures left. We've got a minion and the captain. Let's see what we can do here. Well, that is 3 hits. That's pretty good. Nothing on the black die. And we got our shadow ability, which is draw an arrow card and apply the coolest effect. That happens anyway. I don't think that matters. We're going to draw that, and we get the best effect. So +1 to our shadow die. So that means, I don't know, we can do it again, because it doesn't just apply the effects of it, right? So, okay. +2 to attack. Okay, we'll take that. plus 2 to attack, so that's going to be 5 points of damage. There's already that 6 points of damage. So the captain will have 2 damage left on him, but we will kill the other minion. That's going to give Nahaius another experience points, and then we're going to try and finish off the captain. There are no more black dice involved, just these 2. Let's see if we can do them in. Look at that. 4 and a mana. So we'll take that mana for sure, and let's go look at Nahaius. So we did kill the undead captain. Nahaius gained a mana. That puts Nahaius up to 17. It's getting pretty hard for me to get these in there. Nahaius goes up to 17, but then everybody gets 2. So that puts Urk up to 2. Woohoo! Urk's getting experience points. Urk's up to 2. That puts Zuri up to 6. And man, Nahaius is an experience getting machine up at 19. That token is not sticking in there very well. We're going to change it anyway. And everything's been killed. But that took, let's see, first action, second and third action. That took all 3 actions of Nahaius to do, so Nahaius doesn't get to do anything else this round. All right, that's the end of our character rounds. This is at 19. I'm just going to leave that right there for a minute because we're going to move it anyway. So we're going to go to the enemy rounds. That's going to be a simple turn for us. Okay, here comes the demons. Here's the demon captain coming up to here, and the 3 demon minions are, sorry, they're moving 2. They're moving here. They got to move all the way down this hallway. They're quite a ways away still. They got to come all the way around. And there we go. I may have jumped the gun on the undead. I don't remember if they passed through here or not. Shadow space kind of threw me for a loop there. But they got to go all the way around here to get to there. I don't know if I messed that up or not. If I did, that's okay. We fought the undead and survived, and it was painful and fun. Okay, but we're not done. Oh, you know what? We're not done with the undead, actually. We have a rare treasure that we drew that we have to deal with. And we'll put that back with the mobs. Get the treasure bag out and put this token back in it. Here's the treasure. We're going to put this token back in it and draw a rare treasure for Nahaius. Plus Nahaius now has the undead sword. We have a stack of items that we got to go to that forge and turn in. Be very helpful. Okay, and we're going to get a rare treasure. Let's see what we get. We get a cuirass. Wow, 3 R. Oh my gosh. Definitely taking that because we still have our lame, battered leather armor. So that's going to go into our pile. And we're going to take this cuirass, which is 3 defense dice. That is really powerful for us. I like that a lot. Thank you. And then, of course, we got the undead sword, but we're not going to use the undead sword at all. All right, now we're caught up with that. We did the movement for the enemies. Now we're going to go to the level up phase. We do have 1 character leveling up. It's pretty cool. Okay, so here we go. We're going up to level 4. We're at 19. That's going to cost us 12. So let me see. Going to put us down at 7 total. So I'll go down to here. If I can get this token in, I'm going to have to shave this token down a little bit or something. It does not want to cooperate. And there's only enough tokens to make it cooperate. So we'll have to see. Wow, y'all. Look at that. I'm pushing on the thing really hard. But we're down to 0 there. Okay. And so we're going to put in another one of our epic tokens, epic loot tokens into the loot bag. We're going to gain a plus 2 health this time. Good job. Nahaius might live longer now, so that puts him only up to 5 right now, out of a possible 7. Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus we get a max mana as well, so we're going to get another mana point. We can now have 4. 4 mana. That's pretty good. And we did our loot treasure. Now we get to pick a new ability. We do have some. These are the 2 4th level abilities. But remember, I think like this one, Grappling Arrow 2. I don't have Grappling Arrow 1, so I can't do that. Piercing Arrow 1. I do have Piercing Arrow 1, so we can do 2 for each 2 swords. Each 2 revealed instead of 3. I could do that. That's pretty good. I could take Volley of Arrows. That's pretty good. And Fire Arrow 2, that's Fire Arrow 2, takes 1 and then add +1. Defender takes 1. Oh, I already have Fire Arrow 2. I don't want that. Okay, so we could do, I think we're going to do, this is pretty good. When you overload, you may choose 1 effect to ignore. That's pretty good. But I think we're going to do the fire arrow 2, or sorry, piercing arrow 2. So we're going to take piercing arrow 2, we'll replace the one we have, and now we have that. That's pretty good, because now we can do even more damage. Alright, and that is going to be the end of the level up phase. Now we're going to go to the darkness phase. In the darkness phase, we're simply going to add another epic loot to the bag. Let's see, there is an epic loot token that is going in our loot bag, so we're getting quite a bit of loot going on there. Now, in a campaign game, you don't get loot quite as fast, so that's something to think about. And that's going to end that round, so we're going to go on to the next round and see what we do. I mean, we've got to get in these rooms. We've got so much stuff to do. I think I want to get in the room with the forge because I think I have enough stuff on people to forge it into something better. I mean, well, actually I only have 2. I believe the scroll is a common treasure item. So, I don't know. I have 3 common treasure items in potions. I can use 3 of the same type of item. Maybe I don't have enough. I guess I have enough if I do some trading. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. We got to go in that room anyway. So I think we're going to start moving into those rooms. And also, the pillar, I found out it obstructs. I was looking at the pillar. It actually obstructs line of sight. So we got to keep that in mind if we're trying to shoot through the pillar. Okay, let's go back around to our next round. I guess we'll start with Urk because Urk is going to use our only other Lightbringer token. So we'll start there. We'll flip everybody's tokens over so we know they're not used. And then Urk will be up. Let's not do Urk first. I want to do our Ranger first. So we know we flipped a token. Urk has not gone yet. We're going to go with the Ranger because we're going to get 3 movement. We're going to go 1, 2, and the reason we get 3 movement is because we get +1 movement. But now we got to populate the mob that's in here. This is the token that will go away, and then we're going to get a level 2, a level 3 to 4 mob, brother. Should be interesting. We'll see what we get. Let's see. Fallen Angels. That's pretty bad. We're going to get some Fallen Angels. They are going to have 1 random treasure. They each have 3 health. They get 3 defense dice. Ooh, they're pretty tough. Let's see what item they're carrying with them. Here's the 3 to 4 items. Let's see what we get. These cards are not all the same color. That's not good. Doesn't matter. Okay, and they have a Wand of the Dead. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's really good, actually. Wow, okay. I want to get that from them for sure. So we're going to get out the mob for the Fallen Angels and put them in the room. Whoa, look at that, right? These are the Fallen Angels. Check them out. They are super cool. Digging that mini. Pretty nice. And then this is the captain of the Fallen Angels that's there. This is going to be bad. I don't think we're going to move in. I think we're going to stand right there. And if I understand line of sight, okay, with the door open now, we can do archery all the way into them. It's a straight shot. So we're going to have 2 actions left. And we're going to shoot the angels with our sling. So let's go first. For action, we're going to do our arrow cards. Okay, let's see if we can get some serious damage. And they got big defense, so we got to be careful of that. Here's our cards. Let's do a quick shuffle. We got left 2. That's going to be a reroll of a black die. That's good. Another one. Oh, that's 5. I think we're going to have to stop there. God, I haven't gotten 7 in a while, so we're going to stop there. But that's going to give us a yellow die. Well, a reroll of one of their black dice, and we have our piercing 2 shot, right? So we got to look at that as well. That is going to be, plus we did not get our fire arrows, but we're going to get this for each 2 revealed. So that's going to be, there's 5, so we're going to get 2 off their defense. That's pretty good. So we got 2 off their defense. We got an extra yellow die and a reroll on a black die. Let's build our dice pool. So with the sling, we're going to have a single die, which, by the way, we get a reroll for every attack we get. This is going to be our first attack. So for our quiver, we get another die. For our arrows, we get a 3rd die. That's pretty darn good. But for them, we're going to have 3 black dice. We are also attacking from shadows, so we get that. And then, 3 black dice and 3 blue dice for the Fallen Angels. This is going to be quite a roll. I'm kind of excited to see what happens. Let's go do it. You know, the more I shied away from the improved bowstring, the more I'm regretting it, because I am not taking risks because I know that I could end up botching it and getting the worst outcome. But let's roll and see what we get here. So, okay, this is really good, actually. We are going to take 2 damage. Now, it sucks that even though we're at range, we're going to take 2 damage. But look at that. That's 5 damage. It's going to kill one of them. because while they got 2 shields, remember our arrows were enough to knock down this defense. So this doesn't count. So we got 5 hits, and we're going to take 2. Nahaius is going to take 2 damage. So that kind of bites. We might have to recover or move away. I don't know. Well, we still have both our other characters to go. Let's see. Let's first do this. We are going to take the hits and do the hits, and we will kill one of their minions, so we might keep going. Okay, we're going to take 2 hits from them. There's nothing we can do about that. That leaves us with 3 health right now, and we're going to do a total of 5. Well, the fallen angels only actually have 3, so we're going to. Wow, we have 2 points on one of them, so we almost killed another one, and we killed one of the fallen angels. I will take that. That's going to give Nahaius another experience point. I'm tired of trying to get Nahaius' experience up. It's kind of crazy. This token is so botched up here. I don't know how we get it in there, but I'm just going to leave there. It's close enough. We know what we got. All right, and we killed one of them. That's really super cool. Let's continue on now. We got one more attack. Do I take it? Because I will get a reroll here. And I get to ignore. No, I don't get to ignore a black die. That's here. That was from the card. Oh, I get to reroll a black die. We should do that before we take that damage, right? Yeah, that wasn't spend a mana, right? So we're just going to reroll this. Hope we get... well, actually, does that... Oh, wait, I missed. I totally botched that. I took no damage. I should have left it. I left it alone. I would not have rerolled that. The claws only affect... on when they attack. When they attack, the defender gets -1. So I actually did not take any damage from that attack. Man, I'm glad I double-checked that. I'm glad you're here with me to see me be dumb. But yeah, I didn't actually take any damage from those claws. It's this one. It's this one where you take the unstoppable damage. So I'm glad I caught that. I'll make a note of that in the game, in the video. Okay, so I think with that, we're definitely going to attack again, right? But we still have everything except for 1 less black die. So on our final action, we're going to attack again with all these crazy dice. Now we will take this hit, but we do have we've got to do our arrows again. Let's do our arrows, and then we'll see how this applies. I have decided for a solo game, you should play 2 characters, not 3. It's kind of tough with 3. Okay, let's see what we get here. We get 2. We're going to ignore a claw attack. That's good. Oh man, we did it again. That's 4, 5, 6. I am definitely not going to take that chance, but we do get 6. It's going to ignore 2 shields, which we have. So for one mana, which will definitely do this, we're going to apply a frost token, which means they're going to lose an action. That's very valuable. And then we're going to ignore a claw. And we get to reduce their defense by 2. That is super good. Now, I would take a damage, but I get to ignore the effects of one of these dice. Ignore the claw, actually, based on the arrows. I'm going to get 2 mana back. That's good. I think we can actually handle the 2 mana. We can. So we'll take that back. Put that in this tray. Because of our special arrows, we did not. These do not count, which means we did. I'm going to max out my mana, by the way, because all these have mana on them too. We're going to do 3 more hits. So that's going to be enough to kill another angel. Let's take a look. So 3 hits. Boom, boom, boom. They take 3, so we're going to take 3 off here and kill another minion. That's going to put us at 10 experience points. Even for Nahaius again. We only need 18 to level up. We're already at 10. We're at 10 right now, so that's pretty good. And man, this token is making me crazy, y'all. I gotta shave it or cut it down or something so it'll go in. Okay, that means we got 1 minion left and the captain. So we're in pretty good shape. The captain already has, or the next minion only can take 1 more damage before it's dead, and we have a frost token on there. This was not a bad round for Nahaius. But that is going to end Nahaius' turn. So we're going to flip that over. We are done. And then we're going to move on to, I guess we'll do Urk now. Why not? Now, Urk, we already flipped the token. So Urk has 3 health in his bucket. So Urk is going to get back up. And we're going to just make sure we get everything cool here. Yes, we do. And I do need to make sure. I think I got all the mana I can possibly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just want to make sure I got all the mana for Nahaius. I do. Okay. And then we are going to go to Urk. Now, at the start of your turn, you may increase an element by 1. We'll increase fire. Or do I want to get some of these other passives as we go through here? No, I think I'll do fire because we have Firestorm, which we haven't used, and I want to be able to make sure I can keep summoning the We also have healing. Oh, wait. No, I'm not going to do that. I take it back. I have water already, so we're going to do air, so I can do healing wave if I need to do it and heal up some people. Okay, that's it for the beginning. Now we're going to take Urk's turn. Okay, Fire Spirit gets to activate for 1 for free, so we're going to go 1, 2 for this Fire Spirit there. And then I want to double check. That Fire Spirit does not have any extra movement or anything, right? It does not, I believe. I'm just going to double check that. Seems like a big winged thing might, so I'm just going to check but I don't believe we do. No, it's 2 moves. When activated, Spirit can perform. Yeah, Spirit's 2 movements, just like the other here. Okay, good. All right, so we took 2 actions. We're here. We're going to take another action, go 1, 2 right into there, and for a third action, it's going to attack. So we're going to have, on the attack, we're going to have 1 orange die, and the defender is going to take a hit of fire, so that's going to be helpful to us. And then we're going to get this. I mean, I don't know if it's going to do any actual damage, and it's probably going to die. Well, I don't know. It's only got one black die to go. So let's go roll the attack from the Fire Spirit. Urk herself is staying in the hallway. Urk's staying in the hallway to avoid the angels, but also because we have these demons coming from the other direction, and we're going to want to fight them too. So let's see. We did not do any actual damage. The claw does nothing, so we did the fire token, and that's basically it. We got 1 more activation, right? Yes. So we activated, we used 2 of 1 to move, 1 other move, that's 2, so 1 actual activation of Urk's, the second activation to attack. Let's do it again, because you know what? We're going to, the defender will take another fire token, so let's just do that again, that's worth it. Okay, we didn't do any damage. The Fire Spirit does this time take a point of damage, which isn't a big deal. It takes 3. We did do a point, but it defended with 2, so that's irrelevant. However, we do get to put that second fire token on the angels. That's going to end Urk's turn, but that's good news because, see, I got to... Urk can only heal 1 more. I don't know if it's very valuable for Urk. But those 2 fire tokens are going to happen when they activate, and their first activation is going to be a dud because of the frost token. They're only going to get to move up 1, so we're pretty good there. Now, our shaman. So, our shaman is pretty healthy, pretty ready to go. I got the spear, so I can attack 1 away, but I will not get the shadow die in that room. I do have rerolls with the shaman. I could turn into a critter, maybe do the peck. I don't know. Well, I think for our first action, she will move to... No, we got to... First off, we're going to go up in our tracks. So, she is in no forms where she's at 7 with the eagle, 8 for the bear. Bear's cool and all, but I like the eagle best. And the raccoon is more of an assist. So we haven't really used it yet. Do get an extra movement. If I turn to the raccoon, I could get an extra movement, but then I have no... can't recover attack, so that's not great. I could just... Yeah, let's just do this. So, okay, so we did that. We're going to move 2 to here, and then we're going to attack with the tribal spear. I could not perform an attack beyond range 2, but this is a ranged attack. So we'll go in there and jab. Now we're in the light, so we're not going to have a shadow die this time around. That's okay. I could transform right there and do a peck. That's going to be a free... You know, that's probably the right thing to do. So we're going to, for our first action, we're going to move in there, then poof, we transform. We're going to transform back into the eagle, which is super cool. We're going to get to do a peck, which is going to be 1... I'm just going to roll on the table, 1 orange die, and just take the damage. Oh, it's a blank. It's a dud. So that wasn't very good. And now I will think... I don't know. So that's first action to move into there. We transformed. I could move in and attack. Let's do it. Okay, we're going to move... Wait, yeah, I'll have 1... 2... I'll have 1 action left. Do I want to bother or just want to move out? They'll stop and attack the fire spirit. I think we'll just stay there. They're not going to come at us. I don't know if it's fair to use the spear at range 2 with the eagle on the attack. I mean, I could spin... I mean, that's how it works. You do use your weapons when you're in your shape. You use the weapon qualities. So I guess I could do that. I don't know, you tell me. I'm going to do it. You tell me if it's fair or not. I'm going to go down. I'm going to spend 1... No, I don't have to spend 1 to attack. I'm just going to attack because it's just going to be 1 yellow die. So odds are we're not going to hit because they still have 3 defense die. and one black claw, and that's it. So let's go look at the board. Okay, not the board rather, but the dice ball. So here's going to be our attack. It's not very interesting, but let's see what we get here. So, oh man, look at that. We could have done damage. It doesn't do any damage back to us. That's null. I do get a reroll. I could reroll the shield, the defense dice there. See if we can get a damage on him. 1 damage will kill the last minion. Okay, I'm going to spend a last mana to reroll one of the defense dice. Now let's see if we get lucky. Come on, come on. We did! So we did exactly, so here's what we did. Let's look at the dice again. We did exactly 1 point of damage to the angels. I did have to spend a eagle to do a attack reroll. I could also, we're going to do this as well. I don't know why I wouldn't do this. I could ignore a blue die. I think this is more important. We're going to spend another one. That'll give us +2. Actually, I could spend, that's going to give us, that's going to kill one, going to give me 2 more. I think I will do this. I'm going to spend another one and ignore, it doesn't say you can't. I think I can do both. And we're going to ignore that last shield too. So we're going to do 2 + 2. So it's going to be 4 damage. They're going to be dead before they get to do anything, because here's 4 damage, okay? We're going to take 1, 2, 3 to kill this minion. And that's going to give our Zuri another point, going up to 7. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and that's going to kill the... Man, we dismantled these guys. Good job, team. That's going to kill the captain. And that means that all of these tokens are worthless, but that's okay. So I believe we're still only get 2 experience points for killing them, but I'm going to put it up there. So we're going to be at 9 for Zuri. We're going to be at 4 for Urk. Urk needs to get more experience, and then we're going to be at 1, 2, 12 again for Nahaius. Okay, I swear this is going to make me absolutely nuts with this token. Okay, anyway. There, I got it in. Alright, and so that kills them guys. So here's what we have. I got to draw a loot token. I didn't draw a loot out of the bag. What do they have? Here's the loot bag. Let's see what they get. We're going to give them a common treasure. I think that's all we've gotten. So that token will go in the bag. I should have already had that out. But it is a common treasure that they're going to get, and this item. So the common treasure is going to be... Sucks that it's a common treasure, but it is what it is. It's going to be a short sword. Okay, so we'll put that with our ranger. Our ranger's starting to stock up some decent items for the forge. We can do some trading. Maybe get some things done there. And then, of course, she gets this, the Wand of the Dead. Man, they didn't even get to attack. They were gonna, if they attacked us, they probably would have done some good damage there, but they didn't get to. So this is 1 mana. We can heal 2, and we get 2 yellow dice. I think I might replace the mace, the Primal Club, with that. I think we're going to do that. Or the Primal Club has a super cool ability of doing an extra point of damage, but I like the healing. Especially as we get toward the end of this thing. So we're going to take the Wand of the Dead and the Tribal Spear now. Okay, and that marks the end of the Angels and the end of Zuri's turn. So it's going to be all the players again. That's not too bad. We're going to go on to the enemy activations. That means they're going to move up to here. They're closing in on us. And we're going to draw another level 3 to 4 mob. Because, well, hold on. That's it for the enemy movement. Then we're going to go to leveling up. Nobody's leveling up this turn. We got 9, 4, yeah, nobody's leveling up. We're getting close to leveling up Nahaius again. But then we're going to draw a new mob because the darkness track is going to go up 1 more there to a mob. Oh wait, that's a roaming monster. Never mind that. We've got to take out something better. And guess what? This is a 3 to 4 level roaming monster. I don't even want to know. What do we get now? What do we get? Etheria the Undead Queen is coming out. I can tell you this is going to be bad, right? There is Etheria. Oh man, that is so terrible. Okay, now we do know that she's got an automatic rare loot treasure and 2 other treasures on her. We're just going to draw those at random. We get a... Oh, that's a rare. And... Let's see. And a rare. So 2 rare treasures and that. And I don't remember if the roaming monsters get... They don't get a mob item. But we're going to get her out and put her on the board where she belongs. Here she is. This is her figure. God, these need to be painted so bad. But there's her figure, and it is starting over here. So here we go again with a big problem on our hands, but we are going to take care of this next turn, which is going to be super good. And that's the darkness track. So that's going to be the end of the round. That's going to be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. We have no more Lifebringer tokens left, so if we can't do this and we have to not die, basically, be very careful. We're going to have to heal up good old Urk, I think, and make sure we're in darkness when we're fighting. I think we're going to do some trades in that room with the forge and get a better weapon or item out of it. We'll see. And then let's look at Etheria, the undead queen. What she does? She has for her dice. She gets 2 defense and 1 black die during an attack. And then this is her attack. If she's at range, she's bad news. If there's more than one hero in line of sight, Etheria attacks each hero in line of sight. Resolve attack. That's these dice right here. So 1 of each. That's pretty powerful. If there is only one hero in line of sight, she attacks, but she gets +1 yellow and +1 orange. And if, on the claws in the attack, add 1 minion to each mob if possible. So we got to kill the mobs as we fight her. So she's pretty nasty. I think we're pretty well prepared to fight her. We got some good items. We've leveled up. We're doing okay. Just got to get Urk a little healthier, and I think we're all right to take her on. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you in the next episode. Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our continued playthrough of Massive Darkness 2 Hellscape, where we are on the highway to Hellscape right now, trying to open up a gate by flipping switches. We got to get to this door, then we got to get to the gates. All crazy times, right? But we're going to get there, and we've had a lot of challenges. We got hit by a version of Cerberus, the fire-breathing dog. It was pretty insane. And so we defeated him, but it was very costly, taking both of our Lifebringer tokens. We did get into the first room and clear it out. This is the room with the anvil, so I think we want to do something with that. I'm just not sure what yet. But I do believe we have the ability to gain some better items as a result. So we're going to try to do that. We're also going to be taking on Etheria, the undead queen, a roaming monster who's come into the dungeon to defeat us, much like Cerberus. Hopefully not as bad. Cerberus was rough, but this is a higher level version of the monster, so we'll see how this goes for us. It could be quite grim. But let's get started. I'm going to get on it right now. We are in the 9th round of the game, and I think this is the 7th or 8th episode. I'm not sure which. But we're going to get started right away. So let's go. Okay, I think we're going to start with our druid Zuri, who's right here. No, we're not, actually. Well, how do I want to... I'm trying to figure out how I handle the anvil, because I don't... Nobody has specific enough items. We're going to look up the anvil. I just want to see, because nobody has specific enough items to really make use of that by themselves. They're going to have to trade and swap and do some things to make a really good use of the anvil. And I'm looking for that now. I should just look it up in the glossary. There is actually one there. The anvil, it doesn't say. That's kind of crazy. But I'm going to I'll flip through. I'll find it eventually while I'm talking you through what I want to do here. So I want to get some things. Here it is. The anvil, or forge rather. Heroes may interact with a forge token. Costs 1 map movement point, which is normal. To perform a single craft, they may discard 3 items, then draw 1 item card of higher than that of the lowest tier card they had. For example, one has 1 epic and rare, they draw 1 epic. Or 1 epic and 2 rare, they then draw an epic card. Okay. If I said of the lowest, oh, epic is, no, I don't know. Anyway, the forge purpose of starting items and consumables are considered common items. Heroes may spend multiple movement points to do that. So I think we can actually do it with her, because here's why. We got 1, 2, and then I have these 3 items. They are actually, only one's actually an actual common item. The other 2 are mob items, but they count as common items. So I think we're going to do that. So Zuri's going to go first. First thing, I'm going to pop up there the track for the bear. That's all we get to do. But she's going to pop into her druid form, because we can't interact with that while we're an eagle, obviously. That wouldn't make any sense, would it? And then that was, so for her first movement action, though, oh, and when that happens, we're going to trigger Nature's Blessing. After transforming to your original form, increase the track of the animal you're on. That's the eagle. So we're back at 5, because I tend to use the eagle most. I want to make sure we get that. Then she is going to use the anvil. And what we're going to do is we're going to discard these 3 items. One of them is a common item. 2 of them are level 1 mob loot items. And we're going to get a rare treasure because, you know, that just seems like that would make a lot more sense. So we'll put those in the back of the loot items, and we'll take this one common treasure and get rid of that as well. Put it in the back of the common treasure items. And then we'll get the rare item deck out. And we're going to get a rare item. So 3 common items gets us 1 grade higher. Oh, I see. Now I understand why it said you get, if you have epic and 2 rare, then you get an epic because it's the one that you are going to go up 1. So let's see what we get. We get another curious. She already has a pretty good thing. Let's see which one's better. I actually think the magical robes are better for us because I can spend magic to get an automatic 2 defense instead of rolling 3 dice. She'll keep the curious in her inventory, I guess, for now. But we're going to keep the magical robes. That wasn't that great of a find for us on the forge, but that was only 1 movement point. Movement point number 2 is she's going to move here. Now this is going to reveal these. Let's reveal these 2 tokens, these 2 treasure tokens, and we'll get the bag out and see what we got there, because I'm going to debate on whether or not how much stuff she's going to pick up in here. Basically, we're going to get to the other room too and flip the switch. We're about to flip the switch on this one. Okay, we got 1 and 2. Oh, good. That's another rare item. That is awesome. Okay, and then let's look at our objectives here for this mission. So we have to open the gate, which means that the switches are represented by the color. So that the token there is the switch. Any hero in that zone, we can use a movement point. If we interact it, we also get 3 experience points. That's actually really good for her because she will then level up almost exactly. So we're going to interact with the token. We're going to take it. Now we have one of the switches flipped. The switch has been flipped. That means, by the way, that was so movement 1, movement 2 here. Second action, pick up the token, pick up the switch. Then we're going to pick up this rare token as well. We'll do that in a second. But I am going to put her up 3 more experience points, which will put her at 13. And that means that she will go up because her next level is 12, cost 12 points. So we're going to go up a level, we'll be level 4. Pretty good. And then we're going to draw a rare treasure, and that treasure token will go back in the loot bag. But let's draw a rare treasure and see what we get. She's treasuring up for a bigger thing. The dragon sword. Attack 1, spend a magic, add 1 fire to the defense, and it's orange. That's better than, I don't know if that's better than the Wand of the Dead or not. She has this item, which is the Wand of the Dead. It's 1 magic, would cost 1 mana to heal 2. It's 2 yellow dice. I kind of like that one. We might give this dragon sword to somebody else. Or, let me see, I have a couple of rare items and a common item. I could upgrade at the forge again, but I don't think we'll do that. Then we're going to put the rare loot token back in the bag for that. That was action number 2. Action number 3. This is all lit up, which is bad for us. We want to be in shadows, so we don't want to stay there. I think I'm going to come back down this hallway to let, because this blocks line of sight. I think it also affects her. I have to see. We're going to get out of the way anyway. All right, we're going to, I think then, well, we might as well, while we're here, we're going to pick up, I think we'll spend a movement. We're going to pick this up. That is going to go back in the bag. That's going to give us a common item. Common items aren't bad. They might be some potions or something, right? Let's see what we get. We get a thieves hood. Ooh, this is I don't have a helmet. Oh, I do. Actually, she does have a helmet. But let's see which one's better. On her shadow roll, she gets, if in shadow, she gets to attack +1. I kind of don't know if I like that better than re-rolling a defense. I think I like this better. We're going to put this hood on. Now she's decked out in some cool ways to get some cool things done. I love the loot in this game. All right, and then for her last movement point, she'll just move back to here. That will end her turn. Can't wait for the level up phase. She's going to be 4th level. That's interesting. Okay, let's go on to our archer. Oh, by the way, I went back and forth on these ammo cards. And I did find a reference where you do actually shuffle these after the end of every turn. You do shuffle them back up again after you take the action with the arrow cards. So you never really know what you're going to get. It's just a real bad luck of the draw. Speaking of that, we're going to take Nahaius' turn. Nahaius is right here. Let me see. Do I want to do anything with this? I have 1, 2, 3, basically common items. What are these? These are all rare items or common items? I could get rid of these common items. I have a mana potion, this scroll of this forge gate spell. Place your person near the nearest forge. That's cool. I could just pop in there and use that. That potion, these two items, these are both considered common items. So I could get rid of these three at the forge and get a rare. And use, I'm only one away. But I don't think we're going to do that actually. Let's see, here's what we're going to do. We can get a rare token off of her. I think we're going to come back here. We're going to go here. We're going to spend our first action to go 1, 2. Now we have 3 movement at points, so we didn't use all our movement there. But then we're going to attack the demon mob with range, because I think that's a smart thing to do for our character. And so here's let's do our second action will be an attack with range. So let's draw our arrow cards, and we're going to get our dice pulled together and figure out what horrible things we're going to do to ourselves with these dice. Let's see what we get here. The arrow cards are going to start. We're going to get 1, 2. That's we're going to keep drawing for sure. 2 more. Oh man, what if I get 3? I haven't gotten 7 in a long time. Oh man, I feel like I need to do this, y'all. I do. I'm gonna. Okay, 2 again, so we're at 6. That's not great, but it is going to give us -1 on their defense. They do have a defense that's valuable. Defender's going to take a fire token. I can spend another mana to get, and we got a lot of mana. Let's go roll these dice. Now, what is our dice pool going to be? Well, there are 3 minions, so we're going to have 3 black dice. We are going to use the sling. That's going to be a yellow die. We are in shadows, so we're going to use a purple die. And because we have the cool quiver, we get to use this die on a ranged attack. So that, and now the demons also have a 2 defense. So we're going to roll that as well. Let's put the dice in the dice bowl. Let's go roll them up. Okay, let's see if we can kill some demons. Now the demons have 4 hit points and 2 defense. They're pretty tough. Let's see if we can get them though. We got a claw. What's the claws in combat? So that's not going to matter, and that's not going to matter because they're only in. Oh, it says combat. Attacking or defending heroes discard 1 mana. So I'm going to lose 2 mana from this. That's fine. I'm gaining 2 mana from that. I got 2 hits and 1 shield. We are reducing their shields by 1, 2, and then don't forget my special arrow ability of piercing ammo. So they're not going to get any shields on this. For each 2, so we got 6. That's 3 defense minus. So they're no defense at this point. So these 2 hits are going through. I got 2 mana here. Do I want to reroll? Do I have a reroll? I don't this turn. I don't have a reroll. So we're going to have to live with this. So we're awash on the mana. I would lose 2 mana because of this, but I got 2 mana here and 1 here. So we're going to go up a mana if I can. I'll check that. I don't know if I can. This is no good. So we took no damage and we did 2 points of damage to the demons. Or did we? Well, we also put a fire token, not on her, on the demons. Sorry. On the demons. And then, is there a chance for me to do more? Can I do more? I don't believe so. I think that's it for us. Yeah, I think that's it. So we're going to take our third action to attack them again. Okay, our arrow cards. Let's see what we get here. Do one more quick cut. I really want to get a 2. Gosh, man, I'm getting all these 2s. Well, obviously we're going to draw again. So, okay, so there, that's interesting. God, I wish I could get 4, 5. There's no way. There's no 1s. I don't think there's any 1s. So we're going to stop at 6 again. That means we can get +2 mana. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm at my max mana anyway. I can't get any more right now. And look, I can spend a mana for a reroll. So we might be able to do. We can do those in any order we want. So we'll see how this goes. I got rerolls now, and I got a reroll from here because it's our second attack on them using the sling. Super cool synergies in this game, but I haven't killed any minions, so we're going to have 3 black dice still. Okay, this is not great. Now I did draw 3, 4, 5, so 2. These shields are no good. I'm not too thrilled with this. I don't like that there's only 2 of these. 2 more hits. I would kill 1 of the minions, but only 1. That's not wonderful, right? Okay, I am going to spend, is it 2 mana or 1 mana for a reroll? I'm going to spend a mana for a reroll. So I'll just have this represented so I know what I spent here. There's a mana for a reroll, and I think I want to reroll this dice. It's got better stuff on it. Oh, that is better. So now we have 3 points. I could do another reroll and reroll one of these, because right now I'm going to lose a mana. I'm gaining 2 mana right now, so I'm going to lose 2. So I'm going to put this up there just to remind myself I'm losing 2. I'm also going to take 2 hits. Do I want to reroll that, or do I want to try and get more damage? Like I said, this is void because of my arrows, my ability with my arrows, my piercing ammo too, which is pretty powerful. That's going to do kill one and do 1 point of damage to another. I will take 2 damage. I have plenty to take. I can do that, and I will net 0 on the mana because I'm getting +2 from my other arrow card. I think that's where we're going to leave it. I mean, I could reroll again, but it's going to cost me some mana. Well, man, I could reroll this one again. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm spending 3 mana. Now I'm going to go down negative mana, but I'm going to see if I can get a hit on that. Oh, perfect. And I go up a mana. So that's going to be 4 hits right there. That means we're going to kill one and have 2 damage on one. Okay, we killed a demon. And that is going to... Basically, let me show you what... I'll visualize this for you. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the damage we did this turn. 4 kills 1. I'm going to take the damage back off and leave the 2. So there's still 2 damage, but this demon is dead. That is awesome. And with that, that is Nahaius. Nahaius is, with this wonderful token I have yet to fix, is going to go up to 13 now. So we are also going to level up Nahaius this turn. This is good considering that we have that big creature to deal with. And we killed 1 minion with 1 demon minion with 2 others, and it's got a fire token on it. Not a bad end of the round for Nahaius, but that is going to be the end of the round for Nahaius, so we'll discard his fire cards, turn over his token, he's done. Okay, now we got Urk here. Urk needs a ranged weapon, I've decided. I really short-handed Urk by taking away the... I mean, I can re-equip this. I don't know what it takes. I could re-equip these 2 items, at least get the ocarina going. I just don't know if that's a... You know what I really should do? I know what I'm going to do. Never mind, y'all. Never mind. We're going to do a quick trade. So, first action, 2 movement points, right? So first action, 1. Now, I do have her Flame Spirit here, but I'm not going to do that. Second action, I believe you can do with a movement point, you can do a trade, or is that a different action? Activate the hero's zone. All heroes in the zone can freely trade, but that's an action. So my second action is going to be for Urk to take this from Zuri. It's got 2 yellow dice. I'll have to put this in her stash for now, which is not wonderful. Oh, and I did forget to start to put up a token here. I think we'll do air. We're almost at the max for air. And I can spend a mana to do that again. Oh, no, it's when I gain a mana. Never mind. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Oh, and by the way, I did spend, before we do, I did spend the 1 mana from Nahaius. That's gone. Okay, now, I do have, let's see, I can do Healing Winds, but I'm not too worried about Healing Winds because Nahaius is still pretty darn healthy. Yeah, he's still, so he had 5, 6, yeah, he's still got 4 health left. He's doing pretty good. No, he's got 4 health left out of his total, because he had, yeah, he's pretty healthy right now. Good job. Alright, but I could do Healing's Wing, get him back up to maximum. I just don't know if I want to do that. It basically is a roll of an orange die. However, I do have 1 more action left, and I might as well try and kill another minion with this wand. So, Urks and Shadows, that's pretty good. So we're going to go take our dice. Now, there's only 2 minions. There'll be 2 black dice. Got that. The Wand of the Dead, it does 2 black dice. Is how hurt Nahaius has 3 of 5. So I think I will spend one of Nahaius, sorry, not Nahaius, Urk. I'll spend one of Urk's tokens to heal 2. That will mean that we are now at 4, because we can go 4, 5, 6 right now. So that will put us at 3, 4, 5. So that's better before we do the attack. Okay. And it doesn't say I have to heal. It just says I have to spend a mana. So it's going to be 2, 2. We are in Shadows, and then the 2 defense dice for the demons. Okay, here we go. Let's see. We roll up here. Oh, she got her Shadows. That means you can max out any element. We'll look at that in a minute. Okay, but what do we get here? We got 1 damage. That's fine. 1 shields. These cancel each other out. Do I have a reroll? Only on defense, right? Yeah, I don't have a reroll there with Urk. Urk doesn't have enough stuff yet. I got to do some trading. Wait, I did do some trading, right? I traded. So I can give this to her as well, which is a defense reroll. And, yeah, I think that's it. That's what I'm going to give to... I have these potions too. No, we'll leave that. That's what we're going to trade right there between the two of them. So I have this leather helmet too for her. But let's see. We got this and this. That's going to give me 1 mana back. That's good. 1 defense. We did 1 point of damage. Not enough to kill. And I don't have any rerolls. So we're going to do 1 more point of damage. Put it at 3 before we kill 1 more minion. That fire token may get them when they activate those. We'll see. She does get a mana back. She's at 2 right now. She can handle much more mana than that. Okay, boom. And then she's going to take a hit. Okay. There we go. All done on this roll. Okay, that's it for that roll, and that is going to be it for Urk's turn, unfortunately. We're going to get to do the enemy activations now. So let's go do that. Okay, first we're going to activate the roaming monsters. So the mob is going to come into here and attack. I think that Nahaius will take this hit. Nahaius has a lot of stuff. So, what do we have with this mob? Well, they could attack range with an orange die. Would they have done that? Would they attack with range? I think they... I don't know. I mean, that's a hard call. I'm going to look in the book on that and to see if it says a recommendation on the mobs when they come to attack. The mob attack, yeah. Let me just check this out. Always use the most effective attack. So they don't use darkness dice anyway, so they're going to stay here and attack. So what is that going to mean? Well, we have 2 minions left, so there's going to be 2 black dice, right? No, on the attack, yeah, I think that's still true. I don't know, I'm confusing myself on that, but, you know, that's me. So, let's see here. Yeah. Okay, let's get this built. Okay, these are going to be the attack dice for the mob as they launch a volley at our characters. Nahaius is going to take the hit. Nahaius gets 3 defense dice, so we're not likely to take much damage except for maybe from the automatic hit. Okay, let's see what we get here. We're going to roll them up. Oh, look at blanks everywhere. That was pretty powerful, but look at our defense. And now they get 2 actions, so they're going to do this twice. So plink, nothing happens. Wonderful. Let's roll that again. Good job. Nahaius jumped in there with his armored cuirass on his torso. Remember, he's a centaur. We'll see how this goes. And we are going to take 1 damage. They do not gain mana. And look at all those defense rolls, man. Wow. So we can't block this. So we're going to take that damage. We will block this, though. And that's more than covered. So we're going to take 1 hit, and that's it. That was not a bad deal right there. Nahaius really took care of us. Now, I'm going to put this aside for a moment because we need to look at the undead, Etheria, the undead queen. Okay, so she's going to activate next. If there is more than 1 hero in line of sight, there are no heroes in line of sight. If there is only 1 hero in line of sight, there are neither. So she's going to get 2 actions just like a mob. So she's just simply going to go 1 and 2 to there. And that's it, because she can't get to anybody. I did that on purpose. I was hoping it would work out that way, and it did. That marks the end of our enemy activations. That's it. There's no other activations. And now we're going to go up to the level up phase, and there's some good news here. Okay, here we are with Zuri. Now Zuri is going to, she's got 13 experience points. She's going to go down to 1, which will level her up to level 4. That means, why do I have 2? I have 1 more token. So this is going into the bag. That's the thing that starts there. She's going to get 2 more health. Good job. She is a beast. 1 more mana. That's good because she was out. And then, so we've done that part. Now we get to get some abilities. Let's look at the 4th level abilities first. See what we got here. We have, they're all hide armor 2. I don't have any hide armor. Nature's blessing 2. After transforming the original form, increase your animal track to the left by 2. I don't know. I don't feel about that. Let's see. Can we get savagery 3? That's a level 5, so we can't do that. We might have to take a 1. Something with a 1. But tenacity 1. Anytime 2 bear. If the enemy is if it is the enemy phase, choose 1 mob in magic range you count as the closest hero in the mob, so we can take damage. and nimbleness, this is the raccoon, you cannot take reaction damage. Oh, that's interesting. And then on this side, we got move one zone and perform an attack. Oh, I like that, actually. We might take, even though it's a level 1 ability, we might take that. Because I have to take it to get to the next thing anyway. So I think we're going to take that nimbleness card. Maybe it's not the best thing we could do, but I think it is, actually. So we're going to take nimbleness. I'll put that right here. We're getting a lot of stuff out. So we have nimbleness, and I'm mainly going to leave it on the Eagles side because that's more interesting to us. And good job, Zuri. She is leveled up. Also leveling up to level. Oh, he's already level 4. I need 18. I'm not leveling up with Nahaius yet. I apologize. And poor old Urk is not leveling up yet. So that's the end of the leveling phase. Now we just got to do the darkness phase. Okay, so you see this arrow right here. It's going to wrap around the beginning. Back to 1, so we're going to go back down this track and continue to cause ourselves a lot of problems, but it gives us a little bit of a reprieve. Okay, so now we're going to go back around to the new turn. We'll take that next turn. Why not? And get that wrapped up. I gotta put these. Oh, these are the treasures for Etheria that we got. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do this. I think we're going to start our turn with Nahaius. Nahaius has the best chance of taking... No! Urk needs to do damage. We're going to start with Urk. Yeah, we are. Okay, so Urk is in that... Urk's also not hurt, but we will spend one of Urk's points to heal too. I think we can do that. Let me see, what has she got? She's got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 6. So she can definitely do that. She's going to go all the way up to 6 because I want them healthy for this big fight coming to them. Now, she's going to attack with the Wand of Dead, the Wand of the Dead, which is going to be 2 yellow dice. Booyah. The demons still have 2 defense dice and 2 black dice. We also still have our shadow die. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I almost forgot this. I'm glad I remembered. It said I could max out one of these tracks. Which ones do I want? I can get an extra movement point here. I can get spirits have +1 health or attack. Move the defender 1 zone. Oh, like a wind blast back. It could be forever. I like that. But 1 movement point has been proven to be really powerful with Nahaius. So I think what we're going to do is max that out, and then it goes all the way to the bottom. Boom. Okay. So I should have done that last turn. So we're okay there, but now we have no air, so we're going to have to bump that up if we're going to do the healing. I don't know how effectively I've used Urk's magic. I mean, we're okay, but Urk's also not going up levels very fast. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so a claw, which means we're going to lose a mana. One of Urk's mana is going. That's what the combat claws are, whether it's attack or defense. But look at this. Good job, Urk. We got 4 hit points and only 1 defense, and I cannot reroll that. So we're going to get 3 on them. That's going to be good enough to do some seriousness. Okay, Urk. So let me just, again, I'll just do this for the visual purposes of it. We're going to put 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to take off 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, leaving 2. And that is going to kill another demon minion. That comes off the board. Good job, Urk. Now, that also puts Urk up to 5 experience points. Not nearly enough to get where we need to go. We've got to get to 12. But we're going to attack again. On this attack, we're going to take one more black die out. So this is going to be our attack right here. Let's hope we do well. We did not, but we do have a reroll on this. We don't, man, we have no rerolls. It's kind of frustrating. So basically, we did no damage. I'm trying to get Urk up a level. That's just crazy. I can't get it done. Okay, we did take another claw, which means that Urk's going to lose her last mana. However, she's going to gain 2 mana back from the purple die. We did 1 damage, it bounced off, so all we did there was gain 2 mana back. So, not the worst thing that could happen, not the best. And that is going to mark the end of Urk's turn, and I did not move her Fire Spirit. It's just sitting in that room waiting for something to happen. Next up, we will have Nahaius go and shoot into the mob. Nahaius is probably going to kill the mob. Nahaius has definitely been the MVP, I think, in this, doing a ton of damage and being really helpful in defending as well. So we're going to draw a couple arrow cards. So our first action is going to be attack the demon mob. There is exactly 1 minion and the boss left. So let's see if we can do it. First action is the attack. So we got a 3, okay, and a 2. There's no way do I take the chance. There's no way I'm taking the chance on this. I'm just going to do this plus, but it gives us an ignore there, and we can spend a mana to take 2 fire. We're going to do. Oh, you know what? I'm so dumb. Hold on. Okay, so this fire token comes off, but we're going to put 2 back on, and we're going to do 1 more damage. So one of them is the last minion's almost dead, and we're going to put 2 fire tokens on there now. Forget these little niddly things, and that's going to cost us a mana. And then we're going to build our dice pool. Our dice pool is going to consist of the shadow die. This is our sling, so we're going to have 2 yellow dice, and again 2 blue defense dice, and 1 black die for the minion. It's still there. Okay, and we please put this thing down. Let's see, what do we get here? This was not bad. So now Nahaius does not have a reroll. Man, I need rerolls. I'll get a reroll on the next attack, but no rerolls. We did put 2 fire tokens on that thing though. So, but anyway, we're going to do 1 more damage, which will kill that last minion. We will gain a mana. So we'll do this. The 1 shield blocks that. We get a mana there and a mana there, so we're going to get 2 mana total, and 1 hit, which will kill 1 of the minions. So I'll take him off. The last minion is kaput. That's action number 1. That puts Nahaius up another experience point, and that means that we have to do 4 damage to the boss to kill it. See if we can pull that off. Okay, let's discard these. We'll draw another attack. 3. I mean, no question. 4. Oh man. 4. Okay, 4 total. I guess we'll do it. Likely. Okay, well, I cannot get 7. This is so frustrating. But look at this. We're going to do quite well. Oh, you know what? I did an extra point of damage, and I'll tell you why. I forgot about this. We did 4 points last time, right? Let's see. 3, 4, 5. So that's 2 off the defense. So that second hit would have done a damage to it. Like I said, all these little things you got to keep track of. So we have 1 point of damage on the boss. We need 3 more. I think we're going to be able to do it this time because look at all the defense I can get rid of and the attack. We're going to definitely do these 2 things. We're going to spend 1 here and 1 here. We'll definitely kill it. And then we got a reroll. Now it's just the boss, so there's no more minion dice. It's just us and the boss there. It's not going to get to attack us back. We did 2 damage, 2 shields, but these are gone because we got 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are completely gone. We got 3 mana back. That's fantastic. And 2 damage. We killed it. And now why do I say we killed it? Because I spent the mana to also get +2 to our attack. And we have a reroll if we really want it. I think we're fine. Okay, so we get 3 mana back. Our total mana capacity is 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 3. So we can only get 2 of the mana back. That's fine. So we're at 5 again. These did their job for certain. That was pretty awesome. And we killed the boss. So this is going to go up 1, 2, and then 3 because we killed it and it was the mob boss. So let's get rid of the damage on it. Let's see what we got with this guy here. 1 fire token and 2 health come off it, or 2 fire tokens rather. And then it did have this common item, so we'll draw that. Whoop-dee! I mean, well, it allows us to go back to the forge perhaps. And let's see what we get here. We'll do a quick cut. A lot of common items. The ring blade. Attack, it's only 1 yellow die. Attack, if you kill the leader, perform a free attack action. That's not bad, but it's not worth what we have. And it's a melee attack, so not very worthwhile for us. It's definitely worth getting rid of, though, so that's pretty good. And then, of course, we'll inherit this better item, this one. Oh, Devil's Crossbow! Is that better than what I have? Range attack, just +1. Okay, and then, of course, they're gone. So we'll put that back in the back of the roaming monsters, and we get this. We're definitely... I'm sorry, sling. Oh, I really love the sling. I can do both of them. We can choose which one we want. I can get rid of the mace, though the mace is handy in melee. We're ranged. So that's going to be 1 orange die, and that'll give us 2 orange dice in the attack. That's definitely worth it. We'll put the royal mace in the backpack. That was our first 2 actions, right? I attacked. Is dead. I got 1 more action. Do I dare open the door before we kill this creature behind us? Or do I move to the forge? I can get 1, 2, 3 all the way there, but I can't do anything with it. However, it could give us... Yeah, Nahaius has a lot of stuff. I think that's worth it. Actually, Nahaius has the scroll. Never mind. We're going to use the scroll. Boom. Common item gone. but that will pop us right back to this forge. And we still have an action left, so we're going to take a move action. We're going to spend, oh man, we're going to spend 1, 2, 3. We'll spend these 3 to get a rare. That's 1 action, and it'll allow us to draw a rare. And I still have 2 common items. Let's get a rare item out and see what we get, because we might trade all a bunch in for a epic item. A runic sword, shadows, attack +1, red die. Wait, that's going to be an orange die, right? Because this is just the basic game. There are no red dice, it's just orange die. That's pretty good. And it does, look at that, a yellow and a, oh, that's a really superior hand weapon. But let's take a look at our stuff here. Do I have enough to get something else? Like I could do, wait, you know what I can do? It says, like if I do the royal mace, right, and these 2 common items, I can get a, we're going to do that for sure. Okay, I'm going to get rid of these 2 common items and the royal mace. And as I understand it, that will give us an epic treasure, right? That's the way I read it. If I'm wrong, tell me. I will have time to take it back. This is the first epic treasure we've drawn. Okay, boom. Oh, this is boots. Boots, boots, boots. I do have a slot for those. Combat 1, I can spend a mana, deal 1 wound to the attacker or defender. We'll put those on. I don't know how they fit on Nahaius' feet. It doesn't say that Nahaius can't use them. So that was 1 action. 2 actions, rather. 2 actions here. Then I got 3. And we'll stop right there. Now we're getting ready for the big baddie to come down the hallway, which she'll do. Okay, so we're going to, that's the end of that. Are we leveling up anybody? Nope. Nahaius is what? We need 18, so we're 1 away from Nahaius leveling up. Nothing for Urk. Nothing for Zuri, so that's the end of the level up phase. We're going to go up to 2, back to 2 on the track. We're going to go 1, 2, because she has nothing in line of sight. So she'll go up to here. She's heading toward the characters. I'm assuming she'd go down the hallway before she'd open doors. I don't know. It wouldn't have mattered because she'd still have to go move and then open the door. So I think that's what she would do. And we're probably going to have another mob come out next turn. That's going to be the end of the turn, the end of the round, and the end of this episode. So thanks so much. I take care, and I will talk to you in the next one. I can't wait to see how this plays out. We're getting close. We're getting close. We're not done yet. So I will see you in the next episode, and have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.